Hi guys, it's me Carly, and today's topic of the discussion is always answer any phone calls you have. If you have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, significant other, or a family member in boot camp. So let's place the setting. It's September 1st, a Thursday, around 8 in the morning. We were approximately week 6, the middle of week 6, right after like a written exam or so. And I'm on week 8 now, so I've had some time to process. I get 5 missed phone calls, a voicemail, and then an hour later, a call from his sister. Usually I wake up at 9:30, so I was dead asleep when he was calling. Great. I woke up to his sister's phone call, and that reason being is because my phone is always on Do Not Disturb, and I only allow certain people, so like his family and my family, to send messages and calls, and so his calls didn't ring at all, but his sister's did. His sister's first call woke me up. I missed it, so then I called her back, and I was like, hey, what's going on? She said, did you end up talking to Dawson? And I said, what do you mean? She's like, he's calling, like he was calling all of us, we had a talk with him. And I said, what? What? I was freaking out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was asleep, like I had no idea. That's oh my god, that's crazy. Then I listened to his voicemail, and basically in his voicemail, he was crying. He was like, I just miss you so much. I know you're probably at work or busy or something, and that's okay. Like, it's okay. Just know that I only have a few more weeks till I graduate, and then I'll be able to hug you and see you again, or something like that. I was a wreck. An absolute wreck. Oh my gosh. I was literally so broken down from that. Because first of all, I've never heard my boyfriend cry. Ever. I've never seen him cry, heard him cry, like, ever. So I know that he was really emotional and he was really broken down at that point. Then his sister ended up sending me a video recording of his call with his parents, and basically it was just talking about the flight back to San Diego after his 10 days. And then he kept saying over and over again, I don't know if Carly's awake. Like, I just want to talk to Carly. Is she awake? And I was not. There's so many different ways that this could have planned out, and I've thought of all of it, obviously, because I was a wreck. I was crying so bad. My face was all swollen from crying. My nose, I couldn't breathe. Like, I was just a wreck that whole entire day. I felt like the worst girlfriend ever. And I kept telling myself that. I'm literally the worst girlfriend ever. 6 weeks without talking to my boyfriend. I can't answer one single phone call. Like, and I'm still not over it. I still think I'm a shitty human being for not answering. I know things happen, and I can't get mad at myself, but I'm still mad at myself. But yeah, things could have planned out differently. Like, for example, if one of his family members were to call me while he was on the phone with his mom, or like shortly after the phone call, I would have been able to answer. I would have woken up from the phone call, and I would have been able to answer my boyfriend's missed calls. But since that didn't happen, I slept through them, and it's fine. It's okay. I can't overlook at these things. Like, it happened, and I gotta deal with that. What's funny is, before my boyfriend left for boot camp, I was telling him, I was like, you should remember my phone number, because you might be like get a chance to call, and having it like in your brain, like, it would be easier. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna need it. They're not gonna let me call except for like the initial first call. This is an I told you so moment. Because he was able to call. So the only thing that I can hope for is that he is granted the chance to call within the next couple weeks, either before the Crucible or after the Crucible. That's not next week, but the week after. So crossing my fingers, hoping that there's a chance that I can talk to him and like give him words of encouragement, or I don't care, just hear his voice. One other piece of advice that I can give if you have already missed a phone call is do not write a 3-page letter of you saying you're sorry over and over and over again and send it to him. Write the letter. It might make you feel better, but throw it away. Because I feel like my 3-page letter with tears all on it and smudged and me saying I'm sorry over and over again, I feel like that really kind of brought him down as well. And of course, you want to try to stay as positive as you can while they're in boot camp. So don't send money either. Just simply like apologize in your next letter and just be like, I'm so sorry, but I'm prepared for the next phone call. And we'll hope that there is another phone call. That is the reason why you should always answer a phone call if you have somebody you know in boot camp. You will probably miss their call. Marines!